Really, I'm hood rich. I'm really a star. I can't wait to be famous. 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 Really, I'm hood rich. I'm really a star. I can't wait to be famous.
Really, I'm haunted. I'm haunted by hundreds.
Let's keep it 100. You got. What up, though? It's your boy Common Sense, man. And we already know that common sense isn't common. Alright, look, so today, man, we have TK Kirkland, a comedian, a well-known comedian, a OG in the game. And today's he is on the Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe podcast, and he has an important message for all men across the globe. I feel like this message that he dropped is a gem. This is something that TK normally do. And so y'all know how I do, man. If I see some shit while I'm watching some shit, I bring it to the people. I'm your boy Common Sense, man. Like the video, because liking the video is more important to the YouTube algorithm these days. And subscribe to the boy if you're feeling the content. It's a reaction. Let's go.
I wasn't doing comedy in 1985, which most of them wasn't. You wasn't before me. I started in 1985, and 1988 I was on tour with NWA.
So what was your wildest experience being on the road with NWA?
I can tell you that it was easy. Our first day going to Indianapolis. This is for headphones. Yeah. So Dr. Dre was on the plane with the boombox. And he was playing loud on the plane.
Damn.
Exactly. Flight attendant came and said, "Sir, you need to turn it off." Dr. Dre said, "Keep." That's exactly what he said.
Damn.
So nobody thought anything. Next thing you heard the pilot say, "We're making an emergency landing." They dropped our asses off.
Where they drop y'all off at?
In Arizona.
Damn, y'all hadn't even made it halfway.
Halfway. They dropped us off. But Easy was so rich, he bought tickets and put us on another plane, and we left. But yeah, that's the crazy experience.
Hey, so let me say this, just in case people might think my man is lying about anything he has said so far. Because he did say he started doing comedy in 1985. Now, TK, like I said in the beginning of the video, is an OG in the game, man. Believe it or not, this man is 63, 64, 65 years old. You know what I mean? He takes great care of himself. Again, like I said, pay attention to the message, though, that he have that I feel like all men need to hear.
I had with NWA.
Is it true that Ren slept with your old lady?
Yeah, that's so true.
Hold on. It was reported that you took a shopping and had a knife for Ren.
Yo, that's so funny. Y'all been doing your homework. Shout out to Ren. But he taught me the game. You know, because I was always been a player. Yeah. You know, so, you know, I flew the girl in, and I never get the road manager was like, "No, TK, liability, you can't bring her." I'm like, "No, we could do it." He didn't care. So we go shopping, we hanging out. So because I'm the MC, right, I got to be there first.
Yeah.
So
you left her back at the hotel?
I left her at the hotel.
Oh.
So it's 6 o'clock, it's 7, it's 8. I think she probably got there around 8. Whew. So we do the concert, and then I see her, we doing
hey, how you doing, man? Girl, good to see you.
2 o'clock in the morning, I get this knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. It's Easy. He says, "Come out, baby, come in." I come out. He said, "Ren had sex with your girl."
Huh?
And then he fell out on the floor in the hallway and rolled. Easy was funny. He was funny. He rolled down the hallway and laughed her. But because of my mindset, I had to go get my stuff, for her stuff, put it in the bag, and I threw out the hotel.
Because his mindset, that nigga was mad as hell. For real, for real. Anybody would be. Now, shout out to TK Kirkland, man, for keeping it 100. Now, this story about Ren sleeping with one of his females, it's been out here. But I don't know if a lot of people even know who TK Kirkland is nowadays because he is older. and on the low key side nowadays. No disrespect to him, but this story has came out already. But shout out to him for keeping it 100 on this story, because I think a lot of men don't understand, and there's a lot of men out there that do, but some men don't understand that everybody has their down day. Every dog has their day. And so therefore, it don't matter who the fuck you is, at some point in your life, if you active, you're going to be betrayed by a female. In all reality, we might betray a female 10 times before a female betray us. But it is what it is. When it happens to us, that shit be life-changing, and that shit be hurting. But at the end of the day, every dog has their day is the point that I'm trying to get across. Let's continue to get the message, though.
Dang.
Yeah, that was my first lesson of being a player but getting played.
Facts.
Yeah.
Do you and Ren have a conversation about that?
We see each other. We don't bring it up. We just laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see each other. And I'm quite sure he sees the interviews over the years. It is what it is, you know? It was a valuable lesson.
Was that the only time you had a young lady taken from you?
Well, she wasn't my woman.
Yeah, but she figured, I mean, you brought her there.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So I
got a nice outfit.
Yeah.
For real
So
to take up off.
I think that's the only time. Yeah, but that's why I'm glad you brought this up. Because men today will shoot somebody now.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Or kill the girl, or kill themselves.
Yeah.
And what I want men to understand, since Shannon brought this up, is a great segue into this. Learn to control your emotions. Because you guys get so upset that you want to kill someone and risk your whole life over one woman when it's a billion people out there. And I want men to...
Okay, now, for all men out there, that's lesson number one that I feel like a lot of men should hear. We in 2025, man, a lot of you motherfuckers should have access to a lot of self-help shit. And at this point, I feel like men, we should understand that being able to control our emotions is something that we need to learn how to master, because that, I'm going to keep it all the way 100. That's not some shit that we always was aware of. The men in our family did not teach us about emotional intelligence. It was more take that shit in, hold that shit in. That's what a man's supposed to do. But you have a 63, 64, 65-year-old man that's very versatile, has been through and has done a lot of shit in life. So he's talking from experience, real experience. But emotional control is something that we need to do. Listen, man, the power of having emotional control is one of the best things that you can have access to as a human being living in this world, because it's powerful. Just like they say, silence is power. It's power in silence. It's power in having the emotional control over yourself. It's a book I read. I don't remember the name of it. But in that book, they were saying that one of the hardest things to do is to control yourself. But once you master controlling yourself, you can control everything else around you just by controlling yourself. It's that easy. If you want to control motherfuckers around you, learn to control yourself first. That's lesson one, man. Emotional control. Every man needs to learn that.
We know it hurts.
For sure.
It hurts.
Especially if you invested in her.
Yeah.
You know, the more time you invest, the more, if you invest money, you invest time, you invest energy. But it's just like anything. Like when you're an athlete and you invest all the training, all the eating right, the denying yourself, going on vacation, denying a lot of things. And so when it doesn't work out in your favor, it hurts you.
It hurts.
And sometimes you see athletes cry and you're like, man, what? Man, it's just a game. No, it's not.
No.
Because you don't understand what I invested in order to win this game.
Yes,
and so anytime you invest time, energy, effort into something that doesn't go your way, it hurts. You invest time, you invest whatever the case may be, your love, your attention into an individual, and it doesn't go your way, it hurt. And it should, because the more invested you are, the more it should hurt.
Yes, but control your ego. Because it's your ego.
Get off ego. That's
Your ego is what's hurting, right? Can't believe she did that to me.
I'm me.
Right. And then you lose your life. And gentlemen and ladies,
Yes.
hold tight, because there will be a better tomorrow. And that's important for us to say that to the world, because they crashing out here.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yes.
You can't even compliment a woman on tattoos.
Yeah.
Or compliment her. It leads to a fight or killing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You open up.
All right, so lesson number 2 for all men out there that every man should know and learn and master: control your ego. We all have egos. Men and women have egos. But if you can control your goddamn emotions and your ego, that shit can bring you a lot of peace, a lot of wins, and a lot of avoidance of headaches and shit. Like I said, man, TK Kirkland, a 63, 64-year-old comedian, a vet in the game, a well-seasoned guy, dropping gems on the Shannon Sharpe show. Shout out to Shannon Sharpe, man, and his team for always doing their homework. They always ask the right questions when they have their guests. I'm your boy Common Sense, man. Like the video, because liking the video is more important to the YouTube algorithm these days. Subscribe to the boy if you felt the content. I'm doing what I always do, and I'm signing off. Peace.